Imagine an African's Manhattan, an Atlantic-like metropolis city rising from the sea. How does it sound? Non-materialistic? Dreamy, right? But it's now a reality. One country in Africa is about to change the concept and is building its own urban development center from scratch, which we will be exploring in this video. But before we go any further, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss our daily dose of informational, inspiring, and educational videos. Now let's get started. According to the latest news, the world's second most populous continent, Africa, is building a new city on the sea. Eko Atlantic City, officially known as Nigeria International Commerce City, will be an enchanting city in Lagos State, Nigeria. With an expected worth of $6 billion, the core of this planned city will be built on land reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean. Before we go deep into the video, let's talk about the background of Eko Atlantic City. According to the reports, before taking the initiative for the project, Eko Atlantic City was a beach on the Atlantic Ocean along the seacoast of Lagos, situated on Victoria Island. Once the country's capital, Lagos was the most popular beach in Africa. During the military regime, Bar Beach was a site where many declared armed robbers and coup plotters were beheaded. The first execution for armed robbery in Nigeria also took place at this beach in 1971. In the 90s, other executions included Williams Alders Oyazimo, Dr. Oyenusi, Joseph Ilobo, and Lawrence Anini. With time, Bar Beach has gained a reputation for overflowing its banks and asserting lives and property. The Ahmadu Bello Way, the road closest to the beach's banks, was closed many times for safety reasons. According to some surveys, the beachfront was eroded annually along Bar Beach 8 and 14 meters. In 2003, it was discussed publicly to build a modern city, now known as Eko Atlantic City, on the reclaimed land of Bar Beach. According to the shared plans, this city would be a business and residential district equal to the size of Manhattan's skyscraper district. It would be built on 10 million square meters of land and guarded by an 8.5-kilometer-long seawall called the Great Wall of Lagos. This sand-filling process is expected to take 6 years. In 2005, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Lagos State Governor, addressed to President Olusegun Obasanjo in a letter titled Permanent Solution to the Bar Beach, sought approval for the reclamation of this land on behalf of a private investor that would benefit Lagos State. The committee, which examined the proposal of Eko Atlantic City, found it competent and financially feasible to provide a permanent solution to Bar Beach and convert it into a first-class tourist resort. That same year, President Olusegun Obasanjo approved this project, and the construction of the new city started later on in 2008. Mr. David, the managing director of MDS Properties, said that the design of Eko Atlantic City had made its allure to potential investors. In May 2009, about 3 million cubic meters of space were sand-filled and placed in the reclamation area of this city's site, and about 35,000 tons of rock were also delivered to the site. On March 31, 2022, a new United States Consulate General in Lagos officially broke ground and supported commercial and diplomatic relations between the United States and Nigeria. Enjoying the video so far? Then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos. You'll only get smarter, and it's free. Next to Lagos, Eko Atlantic City is being built from scratch off the coast of Victoria Island. Sand is being used to construct the base, just like Dubai's famous Palm Jumeirah Island. Upon completion, this new fascinating peninsula is expected to have at least 0.25 million residents and a daily flow of 150,000 travelers. As the erosion of Lagos City's coastline is occurring, this development is also designed to help with stopping it. This mega project development is being carried out as a public-private partnership with private companies and investors providing the funding, whilst the strategic partner, with the support of the federal government of Nigeria, is Lagos State Government. The contractors of this city are China Communications Construction Group Limited, a company that does landfill operations and marine dredging. Also, a traffic and transport expert, Royal Haskell's, and Arch Architects are the consultants. Privately funded by the developers and a subsidiary of the Nigeria-based Chagari Group of companies, South Energy X Nigeria Limited, which are working in strategic partnership with the Lagos State Government and supported by the federal government of Nigeria. According to the developer, the city will be a residential, financial, and commercial hub, and also hopes it will motivate tourism and relieve overcrowding in Lagos. Models were successfully tested for ocean surges and storms. At the DHI Institute in Copenhagen, Denmark, the testing of a sea defense system took place. On the entire eastern, western, and southern borders of this city are coastline. This city joins Victoria Island, a district of Lagos City, and Lekki to the north. On the African continent, Eko Atlantic City has a total of 10 districts spread across a land area of approximately 10 square kilometers, making the city rise as the next generation of property. The city would also satisfy financial, commercial, tourist, and residential accommodation needs. The 7 districts of EAC are Harbor Lights, Marina, Downtown, Business District, Avenues, Eco Drive, and Oceanfront. A dedication ceremony was held on the reclaimed land of Eko Atlantic on 21 February 2013, with Goodluck Jonathan, Bola Tinubu, Bill Clinton, Babatunde Fashola, Ibukun Amoson, and Aminu Tembiwalt attending. In March 2014, David Frame, who is Managing Director of South Energy X Nigeria Limited, confirmed that in 2016, the first residential tower will open. A few buildings, most notably Eco Pearl Towers, have been completed by November 2020, with several more in the planning stages and under construction. The city is an active venue for sports events like the Lagos City Marathon and Copa Lagos. The International Finance Corporation, a member of the World Bank Group, certified Atlantic City with an EDGE certificate. Modern urban design, power generation, clean water, efficient living standards, and telecommunications make this city contemporary. The city is built on a land base of 91 million cubic meters over an average length of 6,500 meters, and a total width of 1,260 meters is filled with sand. This new financial district is expected to create nearly 250,000 new jobs. There will also be a shopping center with luxurious boutiques and cafes. Of course, for the ultra-wealthy people, this Nigeria International Commerce City will also have a yacht club and 2 large marinas to dock their super yachts. But by 2020, there were a few skyscrapers that had been built. Still, under development, this newly built city attracts people and is hosting concerts and sports events. This picturesque city attracts people to its facilities. Developers are doing their work on building roads and canal networks in the city. The power plants for an independent power supply, a water supply system, and a sewage network are the facilities that are in this city, making it self-sustainable and self-sufficient. Houses will be built in this city over the years. This city is a central point for investors who benefit from the continent's emerging markets, set to become the next generation of real estate. 60% of Nigeria's population, almost 170 million people, lives on less than $1 a day. In congested Lagos, preventable diseases are widespread and necessities like electricity and clean water are hard to get available. The Eko Atlantic City will be a great opportunity for people to enjoy these needs. This land will prove to be a great place for many businesses. Apart from the positive aspects of this city, there are still many controversies. Many residents who live nearby criticized Eko Atlantic City while believing that coastal erosion and tidal waves caused by the city's construction and access roads have flooded and downed power poles. Seawater flows through residential areas, forcing residents to relocate. The state government is also being criticized for these problems and for failing to involve people. In August 2012, the Atlantic Ocean swelled and flooded, causing the ban to be overlooked, and nearly 16 people swept into the Atlantic Ocean, killing many and flooding Carmel Beach, Victoria Island, and other areas. According to environmental experts, these ocean surges occurred as a result of the failure of the contractors handling the landfill activities of the planned Eko Atlantic Ocean City, and the effect of this surge on the environment can be reduced by putting in place measures. The People's Democratic Party issued an official statement calling for a stop to the Eko Atlantic project and immediate compensation of suffering families, and blaming the political party in Nigeria, the Action Congress, known for leading the state government's sand filling for the ocean surge. Despite these controversies, many people support this project. The marketing manager of a Lagos-based real estate firm, Segun Ogunbayi, says that the cost of developing the coastal city was not unconnected with its exorbitant price. The decision to buy real estate in the coastal city for most firms goes beyond the hype associated with the project. So it can be concluded that in terms of comparative analysis with other emerging extensions, Eko Atlantic City is really worth the hype. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with your friends. Also, please check out other videos on our channel as well. Thanks for watching.